done so many, and it's hard for me to figure out what would be the strangest episode. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what there's, I'm sure there have been strange things, but I can't think of them at the moment.
I have two questions.
You only get one. You can have two.
Who should your arm part?
I don't know. Is it bad that I don't have like a preference? I like them all the same. Next question. How am I liking Uzziah? I really like Uzziah. I think he's kind of weird and disturbing. A little bit like Lelouch, you know, in a way. Yes. But he enjoys it. Well, I guess Lelouch did too for a little bit. I don't know, I think it's cool, you know? I haven't watched the whole series, so I've only really seen what I've done, you know, in clips here and there. So I haven't got the full grasp of it all as far as the show. But I love the character. Yes?
Do you have a method for like type for each character? Like Vash is so different than Ichigo, who is so different than Lelouch, and so on.
You know, it's tough. I mean, I get this, because I do play a lot of characters in my natural range, you know, and I get asked to play, well, just use your natural range. And so for me, my main focus is to be true to that character and the idea of that character. And a lot of times I'll, like, with Bleach, for example, when I got the part, I went and I watched episodes online, up to 60 episodes before I even started, and I kind of studied it basically, just to figure out where the story was going, and to figure out kind of what I was going to do with the voice. Like, you know, another example would just be in the fighting, you know, make him really rougher in the beginning, and then towards the end of that 60th episode or whatever, he should be more refined as far as his fight stuff, you know, and more like that kind of stuff. Because then he's trained or whatever. And then there's another season where he's stupid again, it doesn't happen. So once that came around, I was like, well, okay, that's how it goes on. But usually I try to figure out who the character is. And the directors are usually really great for that too, because they can tell you exactly what's going on. And if they don't have episodes to show you, they can at least tell you where he's going. And so you can kind of figure out where it's going to go. So I don't really have a method. I just try to find some way to relate to the character, and then just try to bring it to life from there. Yes, you. Don't make me come out there.
What was it like about voicing Vash again in Batman?
Batman's was really cool. When I heard that they were doing a Trigun movie, I was a little scared at first, because, you know, a lot of times they mess them up, you know, when they do a film, and it's like, okay, they brought in every single character. But this one was really good, actually. It was just fun. It was a lot of fun, you know, and I felt, I did go back through and watch episodes so I can remember where I was, because it was the first thing I ever did, you know. And I remember listening to it and going, wow, he's up there, pitch-wise. I was like, it wouldn't be right if I brought him where I am now, so it's like I have to stay there. So it was interesting, but it was a lot of fun, and I just had a lot of fun just kind of reliving the character, and it was cool seeing Wolfwood in it and stuff. So. Yes?
Were you ever able to keep souvenirs of each of the dogs that you've done?
No, they didn't. Not every company will give you stuff, you know. Some companies do, which is really cool. You know, Power Rangers, I mean, they didn't give us really anything, you know. I have a couple things, though. I'm not saying where I got them. For a while there, I don't know if it's still there, but in Florida, in Orlando, the Planet Hollywood that was there, I don't know if it's still there or not, I haven't been there. But they had, at the entrance, they had my Black Ranger outfit from the movie. You know, when I had the medallion and the frog or whatever, so it's towards the end, right? The medallion is missing. I don't know where it is. the biggest blooper idiot. But yeah, I mean, I make mistakes, you know. I think everybody does, and sometimes it's really funny. Some people do it on purpose, you know. Some people are really good at, like Steve Bloom is really good at making up bloopers. So there's some people like Crispin Freeman, that's their specialty. Like they'll do a great job of their line or whatever, and then they'll be like, well, here's a spoof for you, and just kind of just do it. And they always match it perfectly. And the directors, and you know, they'll usually play that line right before you say your line, and it's, you know, you get stuck laughing or something. What did he say? Yes. Oh, sorry. There's two of them. Let me take this one here first, and then we'll go back to you with the helmet.
Out of all your bowls, do you have a favorite line?
Favorite line? Well, I mean, maybe "Love and Peace" would be one of my favorite lines, but I've said it like a million times. I mean, you just go into conventions. And I guess that would be one of them. I don't know if I really have a favorite line, you know? I kind of, as I do them and I leave, I usually kind of just leave it all on. I don't really think about it that much, actually. Is that wrong? I don't know. Yes. Helmet. I don't know why, but a lot of my characters, especially if they're bad guys, they have to laugh. Like, yeah, exactly. But it was weird. Like when I heard it, I was like, that's gonna be a tough one, because I had to think, okay, well, it's not. It's kind of like, I mean, his range is similar to Lelouch, and I'm like, well, it's gonna sound kind of like that Lelouch laugh I did, but it's probably just more kind of happy crazy, you know. Whereas with Lelouch's laugh, I did more of kind of like crazy, sad, crying, crazy. So, you know, I just kind of usually just go for it, you know, and hope that I get it. Yeah.
When you're acting as Lelouch, do you ever laugh so much that you lose your voice? He laughs pretty loud.
Not usually in laughing. It's like usually when I do like screaming stuff, like Ichigo, like I could easily lose my voice in, like especially like there's an episode not too long ago that I did was Ichigo, hollow Ichigo, and then the full hollow, you know, that Ichigo. That one, like that episode, like when I went in, I was like, oh wait, I'm doing all these today. I was like, so those usually it's like screaming, like all I do is like fight noises. Games usually will burn you out quite a bit. I just did a game a couple days ago, and my band's here. We're playing tonight at 10, and I was. You guys should check us out. You can stay for one song. If you hate us, you can leave. But yeah, I was worried. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to sing this week, and I threw my voice out, you know. So you should go just for that.